I want to go back to the annual meeting in Florida a couple of days ago, and you're the Philly guy, so Philly perspective here. Mike, Tush Push, should they ban it or not?
This is a hard one for me, being a West Philadelphia kid and having done 5 years of preseason games for the Eagles, loving Howie and Jeffrey Lurie and all about that organization. I love them. But me personally, I don't like the tush push. And it has nothing to do with player security. It's really all about, for me, if you can't pull a player, why can you push a player? And the rules was really started 20 years ago for different reasons. It morphed into this. And what I really hate, though, Andrew, is it affects one team because they do it better than anybody else. And really what I think's happening here is, under the guise of player safety, I think teams are going to try and legislate this out of the game because it's an Eagles advantage. So every team in the division is looking at the Eagles saying, why should we play them when it's 1st and 9 every series they have the football? And I think over time, they're going to legislate this thing out of football. And I think they're going to hide behind player safety. And I think it's a shame for the Eagles, even though personally, I don't like the play.
And I'm with you. I think that's what's going to happen if the vote's 16-16 and they table it till May. Normally, as you know, when they table things, it means they're going to try to whip the votes over the next couple of months, and they likely will get them. I'm with you on if you can't pull a player, why can you push a player? And I do think we go back to the 2005 rule. But I also think, Mike, with Jeff Stoutland, who's the best in the business, and he and Howie are on the same page of identifying, drafting, developing, and then maintaining that program in their room and always having the next guy up. Not all of these quarterback sneaks have Jalen actually being pushed from behind. I think they're going to find a way to still be a very effective sneak team, even if it doesn't involve Dallas Goedert shoving him in the back.
Well, I agree. And I have no problem with quarterback sneak. I mean, that's been a part of our game forever. I just don't want Dallas Goedert or anybody else back there. I think the reason they changed the rule back then, Andrew, that you just referred to, was I think they had a lot of offensive linemen kind of picking people off piles 10 yards down the field. And so rather than taking shots, they allowed them to push. So we've gotten completely away from whatever the spirit of that rule was. And now one team does it supremely well, and they're going to get penalized. And not only do they have Jeff Stoutland in an offensive line, but they got a quarterback that squats 600. He squats the house, and nobody else can do it. Other teams don't even want their quarterback doing it. They got tight ends stepping under center. So I'm with you. I think the Eagles will find a way to continue to make it work. It just might not be at the same rate of success.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.